Settle down, class, settle down. Good. Today we'll be learning about SCP-990, otherwise known as the Dream Man. Let's get started then. Special Containment Procedures. Currently, no containment for SCP-990 has been devised. Any personnel with suggestions for containment of SCP-990 should report to Dr. Davidson. Any and all ideas are welcome, regardless of who suggests them. Description: SCP-990 is generally a human male dressed in a Cold War-era business suit. He appears to Foundation personnel through dreams. Thus far, no Foundation personnel has encountered him in the real world. If he corresponds to an actual human being, the Foundation is yet to find him. Presently, there have been no reports of SCP-990 appearing to non-Foundation personnel. SCP-990 has been appearing to Foundation personnel since SCP-990's existence came to light when several agents discussed having dreams involving a similar individual. Numerous other agents reported dream sightings of an individual matching the description of SCP-990. The phenomenon did not officially receive SCP classification until the aftermath of Event 990-07. Event Log 990-07. Agent Jackson failed to report for duty at his assigned time. He was instead found in his quarters, asleep. Subject had been asleep for roughly 18 hours, and all attempts to wake him were unsuccessful. Subject was transported to medical bay. After over 40 hours of sleep, he awoke in a highly agitated state. He reportedly ran to the facility, yelling loudly about the end of the world. Even after being heavily sedated, all his bodily functions remained in a dangerously accelerated state. Increased heart rate, high blood pressure, etc. Agent Jackson described the man matching his regular appearance of SCP-990. According to Dr. Tarantula's report, the agent described with great detail a series of events that would lead to several tactical nuclear missiles being launched into mid-Europe and Eastern Asia, ultimately resulting in the extermination of nearly 98% of the human race and total collapse of human society. He claimed that the information had been outlined to him by SCP-990 while he was trapped within his dream. A mobile task force was dispatched to eliminate the initial threat that would begin the chain of events. The MTF unit was successful and the crisis was averted. Agent Jackson, however, did not survive his ordeal and died of shock-like symptoms. Since Event 990-07, SCP-990 has appeared to many Foundation personnel and made similar threats. As of yet, no situation on the scale of Event 990-07 has occurred. However, SCP-990 has successfully predicted the death of several doctors, as well as the destruction of Watch Station Epsilon 38, and even any threat made by SCP-990 should be reported to Foundation authorities, regardless of its severity. Foundation personnel are considered free to converse with SCP-990 if he should appear to them, and are encouraged to try to obtain information about the subject regarding himself. Additionally, Dr. Davidson has stated that anyone who can determine whether or not SCP-990 has a corresponding body somewhere in the world will be well rewarded. Document 990-02. The following is an interview conducted between Dr. Cohen and 990. Although the interview was not recorded until Dr. Cohen awoke, his memory has historically been highly accurate and reliable. Could you state your name? Oh, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to interview me. Yeah, is that all right? I see no reason to refuse. Please, state your name. How about Tony? Tony. Your name is Tony? I believe a person has the right to be called whatever they want to be called. Very well then. Tony it is. Actually, I changed my mind. How about Richard? That's fine with me. Richard it is. What's the next question? Why do you threaten Foundation personnel? Threaten? Who's making threats? You've predicted a number of unfortunate events involving the Foundation, including the end of the world. And has any harm actually come of it? You murdered Agent Jackson. Doctor, I believe you have the wrong impression about me. How so? I'm not the bad guy here. I wasn't even aware there was a bad guy involved. Oh, there is. Then who is it? SCP. There is no SCP with the designation. Won't be one for some time. Well, of course not. It hasn't even been born yet, much less classified by your Foundation. Is this another one of your predictions? This is your wake-up call. Well, that seems to be the end of the file, and also seems to be the end of class. Unlike last time, I don't have any assignments for you all. Although tomorrow we'll have another file for you, so be seeing you till then.